Well, hello again, everybody. Just saw me about 4 hours ago, and here I am again. This time we're running Sonic Adventure DX. And we're going to be doing Tails, and I had to dress for the occasion. So, if we're ready, time is going to be pretty much when I hit on game here. And with that, we're going to get right into it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here I come, Sonic.
Go! Alright. So, first we just got to get through these cutscenes because we don't need to watch them. So, first things first, we need to go get the jet anklets. So, all we do is just run through the lobby here. And we just fly right across here, avoiding those pedestrians. And we line up here underneath this hole, and we collect it right there. Easy peasy. That upgrade allows us to fly farther, so we definitely need it. So now we're just going to go under the sewers, because of course we do. And we go into the train station here to go to Mystic Ruins. And the lady on the over on the screen speaker there had my thoughts exactly. Alright, first up is our first boss. And I'm going to try to beat this boss in one cycle. And how we're going to do that is that if I jump and cancel Tails' jumping animation, we do what's called a jump cancel. And if I can get behind the acorn and jump cancel in just the right way, we can keep him on the ground and we can one cycle him. So I'm going to try it. And we didn't get it. So I will try one more time. So I love showing it off. It's just kind of a tough trick to do. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. If we don't get it, then I'm moving on. Come on. It's really tough. Come on. Got it. Alright, let's go. And sub 30 acorn, let's go. Alright. So we're just going to pretend that was first try. So now we've got to go collect the wind stone here so we can unlock Windy Valley. So we just grab the stone and we are going to go down. And we are just going to move right along here. Drop it off. And we just go right here and we're going to enter the trigger for Windy Valley. Now, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to go out of bounds because why not?
Come on, Tails.
And we're just going to go right here. Oh, nope. I hit the death plane. Okay. Come on. That can happen sometimes when I'm doing this trick. So I'm going to try again. So let's try it again. I play this a little safer. Alright, we're good. So what we were doing there is that I flew out of bounds, and by flying around the death plane, you can just drop right down here to the platform where you finish the stage.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
So now we're going to go back to Station Square to go to Castinopolis. I just use a little movement there to kind of just save a little time. So, and then we just go right here and hit the button, and Tails can get in the door, please. So now,
Come on, Tails.
by doing a little out of bounds trickery here, if I can hit it. Come on. There we go. And we just completely break this stage open. And we beat it in like 13 seconds. So.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad. Alright, now for some really fun stuff. See that stone that the game wants us to pick up? We're not grabbing it. We don't need it. Hi, Cream. Bye, Cream.
The train headed for the
So,
Mystic Ruins will be
what we're going to be
departing
doing next
soon.
is kind of a really cool trick in the game. We all know that this game tends to be kind of not the most, like, you know, steadily put together. Like things just kind of just don't work sometimes. So by going right through here and by flying up into a corner, we just completely break through the barrier there, and we're already in Ice Cap.
Come on, Tails.
So, all right, so this is Ice Cap. Every Tails runner pretty much hates this stage, and for good reason. There's like 2 major tricks in this stage that you can do. One of them is kind of easier, and then the other one's like really hard. So I'm gonna try to at least show off one of them, and I hope I get it. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I'm only at 1 life, so I hope I get it. So let's see. Yes, first try. Let's go. The last time I did this run at a marathon, I missed this, so I am stoked that I just got that first try. So let's go. So now I just gotta like. Oh, that is marathon luck right there. I needed to jump on that ramp. I just completely missed it. I just slid right off of it. So now there is a second clip that you can do like right back there along that wall to kind of save a little bit more time, but it's super risky, and it also has a chance to soft lock the game if you miss it. So I'm just gonna be safe. But it is really cool. You can watch some of the other top Tails runners do it. I've only got it like 3 times ever in practice, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna try to do that today. But I'm at least gonna try to finish the stage up with some coolness. All right, we'll take that. Just missed the edge there of that ramp. Otherwise, I could have skipped that little part. But we'll take first Ice Cap clip any day of the week. I'm super happy about that. So
That wasn't too bad.
that was not too bad at all, Tails. All right, let's keep going. All right, so people might be wondering, oh crud, we didn't get the stone. How the heck do we get out? Just like that. So now I'm gonna go fight Knuckles. So
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
let's see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, that was a good Knuckles fight right there. As long as you just kind of follow him and just run into his back, we're good. All right, next is Chaos 4. So this boss is kind of a, I wouldn't say like an auto scroller. It's just you just gotta just watch where he goes and just hit him. So where'd he go? Okay, there he is. I lost track of him. Oh no, and he did the attack I didn't want. So that's okay. That was me. Now, compared to the other fights of Chaos 4, the Tails has 1 less hit, so we can do it slightly faster than the other stories. So that's pretty convenient. And the whole idea, as long as I just kind of keep jumping around these lily pads and don't stay in one place for too long, we're pretty good. Now we're on the last hit. We have to wait just a little bit for him to get through his motions. He has to like go through all this stuff like a couple times. I usually just use like the timer as kind of like a visual to kind of know when he's kind of almost done, so then I can just set up for the last hit. So. Oops, not quite. Alright, it should be like a 118. Alright, perfect. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, so now that we're done with Chaos 4, now we have to do probably the... I like to joke the hardest part of the run, but it's really not that hard. It's basically, we go to Sky Chase, and yeah, we don't really do anything. Yeah, this is kind of the more interesting part. Whenever I submit this category, people are like, oh cool, Sky Chase. I'm like, yeah, it's nothing. So, but I like it. It's a nice little chill break. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so I'm fine with this. So, we got any donations or anything that we want to read out? If now's a good time. So, just a reminder, if you want to donate toward our charity, Urban Arts, they do a lot of great work from supporting. You know, we've been doing pace for them for a long time. So get some great prizes, or like a N64 that's HDMI modded. You can get a copy of SpongeBob Movie signed by Shift. Hat signed by the Luigi's Mansion runners we had. So definitely check those out if you're interested. So. I kind of just wedged myself in the corner. I shouldn't get hit at all, so I can't complain about that. Excuse me. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. I am. Shout out to the Sonic Adventure DX speedrunning community. They're all great people. They're the reason. The SGDQ 2023 Sonic Adventure Relay was the reason I got into this game, and I've been enjoying it ever since. Because originally I was going to speedrun Sonic, and then it just wasn't quite clicking with me, so I was like, alright, I'll give Tails a try, and the rest is history.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
Alright, so that's the first Sky Chase act done. Now we actually do have to go to, we're going to go to Sandhill next. That won't be too bad. Oh, 666, how fortunate. Alright, so now we're going to go to Sandhill. Just a little hub movement here to just kind of get onto the card here. Pretty easy. And then we just kind of fly into the corner here, and it starts a cutscene.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
Alright, so normally we'd have to press this switch and wait, but we're not going to do that. So just by kind of nudging ourselves up into the roof, we can get right in. And that saves about 3 to 4 seconds. So, yep, so this is Sandhill. I did a nice little kind of cut of that rock there. It saves a little time. Now the whole idea here in Sandhill is I want to try to not get like airborne like that, because that wastes time. So, but so far it's going pretty good. I'm gonna try to hit this last hill here. Oh, perfect. Now this. Oops, come on. Oh, okay, we backed it up. That was a good backup there. Nice. Alright. Now we gotta go back to the past.
Uh-oh.
And we only gotta pick up one thing here. The rhythm badge. We don't use it, but the game expects us to pick it up, and we can't move on without it, so. Now we're gonna go say hi to Tikal.
The
Servers of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. And now we're just gonna say bye to her. And we get to go back to Sky Chase. So. And once we get through here, we are once again in Sky Chase. There's 2 of them. Can't do anything about it. Unless there is a mod that you can play, but yeah. Other than that, this is Tails in a nutshell sometimes. Sky Chase. So. But I like it. It's just chill. Kind of just a nice break. That's why I like it. That's why I like showing this category. And as long as I don't get like too high of a score, then we're pretty good. So you need like a couple, like 3,000 to 4,000, I think, on this one for that matters. So as long as we don't die. Shoutouts to the music. This game has great music. I went to the Sonic Symphony a few weeks ago. That was really good. If anybody is able to check that out. Good time for a water break. Make sure everyone stays hydrated.
Haha! So far, so good!
Hope hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now!
Whoa!
Let's do it!
Pretty much we're just waiting until the end of this stage, and then we just gotta fight the A carrier, and then we're on to more gameplay. Just a perpetual waiting game, but that's fun. Almost there. Oh, still got one more section. Yay! I got hit. So pretty much after we go through like this underside, then we're at the end of the stage. Fight the A carrier itself. So this part here, you can like, I guess the strat is just to lock on, but I just mash through it and it just works for me. So as long as you mash and just keep hitting them, and A carrier's done, Sky Chase is done, and now we go on to the A carrier itself.
Coming in tight!
Wow, this thing is really huge.
All right, so
Don't get any ideas.
Sonic. Alright, and now I just have to wait through this cutscene because we can't skip this one. So,
Whoa! Hey,
this is my little, I love this little scene here. Sonic's just
Now,
like,
how are we?
you just give him that like, really, side eye.
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
Yes, Tails, I believe it is Skydeck. So we're gonna go right in. And just like the other stages, we're gonna be able to do this stage pretty quickly.
Come on,
Oh,
Tails.
Where's the camera? Alright, there we go. Well, that's never happened before. Alright, we'll take that. That was a good backup. I love how we're still stuck at that number. That's so funny. Alright, next is we gotta go fight Gamma. Pretty self-explanatory. Now this is actually kind of where the rhythm badge actually does help, because you can just use it just to perpetually hold, you know, that spinning animation, and then you can hit them. Alright, so now we're in Speed Highway. So this stage is pretty cool. There is like a really cool glitch that you can do in this game, or in this stage, that makes it easy, you know, more interesting, and it saves time, but it's really hard to pull off. So I'm just gonna do the more safe strat here. So which is we're just gonna go like right out of bounds, sort of ish. We just, as long as we hit all these green rings, then we are solid. That's okay. Oh, let's go. I hit that. I did not expect to hit that. And for whatever reason, Eggman just does not like rubber band to you at all, so you just leave him like massively behind, unlike Sonic. Someone pointed that out to me like in my last run I did of this, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, let's go. Saved it. Saved it. Oh, come on. Oh. This has never happened. Tails, come on. Let's finish the stage, buddy. Let's go. Oh. Can I please stop this? Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm having a great time. Alright. Normally it should not go like this. I cannot believe I did not die a single time through all that. That is just
That wasn't
insane
too
to me.
bad.
So, alright. Now we're on to Egg Walker. Now this boss is interesting. For whatever reason, they have like this weird like debug thing that you can do with him. So by pressing the Y button at like specific times, we can actually make like the feet like drop down faster than they normally would. So we're gonna use that to our advantage here. Like how he just kind of like lifts up like that. That's us using like the Y button. And as long as I do it in the correct sequence, we can defeat this boss pretty easily, I would say. Alright, time will be as soon as I get the last hit on Egg Walker. And time. Yeah. Whoa, wow, that was a wild run. So, yeah, that is a Tails story. And I realized I forgot to mention we did have an incentive for this run. I would do the end credit song, but I don't believe we hit it. I kind of just forgot to bring it up. Like I said, I came here with like 20 minutes, like after waking up like 20 minutes ago. So I hope that was a good showing of the game. If you're interested, please check out the Sonic Adventure DX Speedrun Discord and check out the game. There's other stories you can run. If Tails is not quite your cup of tea, please check out the other stories. This is a great game to run. And this is the version 2004 version. I did forget to mention that. Don't run the Steam version. So. Yeah, so like I said, I don't believe we hit that incentive, but I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the day and the rest of PACE. So, I'm Segastar. Find me on socials. I run other games. I ran Uniracers earlier today, so yeah.